Good day, Ignite Nation. This is your new episode of Ignite the Flame. Today, I am interviewing Rachel Finn, a MDS professional from within our organization. Hello, Rachel. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. First of all, Ignite Medical Resorts covers multiple states. Where are you located and what is the name of your facility?
Ignite Medical Resorts, Katy, Texas.
Katy, Texas. All right. And how long have you been with Ignite Medical Resorts?
Ignite took over our building on April the 1st of this year, but I have been in the facility since they opened 6 years ago.
Awesome. Awesome. So today we have a chance, Ignite Nation, to speak with one of our newest leaders. So let me ask you, how does it feel coming over to Ignite Medical Resorts?
It's been awesome. I've waited 27 years to come into a company that is so supportive and welcoming, and just everyone I have met from your company has just been awesome and sweet, and I couldn't be happier.
Awesome. You know, sometimes when we work in a place for so long, we lose sight of the value of our organization because we just have so many things on our mind and on our plate. And it's so refreshing to hear from one of our newest members. The transition was positive and that you're very excited to be here. I
Absolutely.
understand that you are a recent Ignite the Flame recipient. Talk to me about that. First of all, what is the award?
It would be this award,
Brah.
and it is for the best clinical reimbursement for last quarter.
Awesome, awesome. So, you know, a lot of times in our industry, people say, oh, everybody's about the money. No, no one's about the money. If there is no margin, there is no mission. I remember I go to church and my mother say, how y'all drinking coffee in church? I said, Mama, listen, it's a different church than it was before. Why do you think I pay my tithes on a regular? I like a little coffee and I like a little air conditioner. So no matter what it is, I don't care how incredible the mission is, you always need margin to drive it. Now, how long have you been an MDS professional?
I have been doing MDS for approximately 12 years.
And how, talk to us about how did you achieve your goal of becoming an MDS specialized nurse?
Well, I have been in skilled nursing for 27 years. I was a charge nurse for most of those years up until I decided to go into MDS. And I absolutely loved being a charge nurse. I love patient care. I love getting to know them while they're here and just getting that rapport with them. So I actually did too much and had to go out for two back surgeries. And when I came back into to work, I decided that I needed to probably take myself off the floor because I really was going to hurt myself permanently if I did not.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got into MDS, and at the time I worked two full-time jobs, and I was trained by two full-time MDS nurses at two different facilities for 2 years from the get-go. So that's
Two
how I got
different
into it.
trainers, two different facilities. So when my
Yes.
daddy used to say nothing worthwhile is easy, son, I think he was
No.
speaking the truth. So you set this goal and it took you 2 years, and you also had people who did the job and understood the job well, who served as mentors and taught you. Is that correct?
That's correct. And the fact that I had two different people coming from two different understandings of the RAI manual, because the RAI manual is quite like the Bible.
Mm.
It can be deciphered in 20 different ways. So it was very interesting to have like one MDS nurse telling me their reasoning behind thing, and I would intentionally go ask the other one to see what her response was. So it
Mm.
really taught me that there's a lot of gray area, and just having the knowledge is what you need.
That's awesome. And you know, if it comes to MDS, we have to be specific. So the more you can learn, the better off you'll be. You know,
Absolutely.
when I operated a community, I really depended upon my MDS nurse to make sure that we were getting credit for our work. I would always tell my team, imagine going to get your car worked on and the mechanic not billing you correctly, spending hours underneath the hood and just saying they changed your oil. No, no, we must get credit for what we're doing. And I applaud you because you allow us to know what we can get credit for, as well as you make sure that we achieve it. You know, Flame Nation, we are all in this together, and every single one of you play a role in advancing senior healthcare. Every single one of you play a role in advancing senior living. And so, as we look at our example right here in Rachel, we know that we can set a goal, achieve it, and then guess what? Bring value to the organization so that we can be recognized as Roar Award winners or Flame Award winners. I came to Ignite Medical Resorts as an outside partner, and I'm so excited to be here. I have an opportunity to oversee the Lion and Training Program, which is a abbreviated AIT program offering exposure to our leaders. We also have a CNO, which is a Chief Nursing Officer in Training, basically a Director of Nursing in Training. And I mention this because I want the Flame Nation to know that whatever your goals are within this industry, you are at an organization that is committed to building and developing leaders at every level. If you want to participate and grow as an MDS professional, you have the opportunity to learn that craft from seasoned professionals within our organization. The key is, how do you go about doing it? How do you put your name on the radar of the clinical leaders? And then what goals do you put in place in order to achieve them? All right, Rachel, I just can't give up the opportunity to speak the truth into our team members across the country, because we all want to grow. We all want to deliver excellence. And in order to deliver excellence, we must continue to increase our skill set. Enough of me going on and on. Rachel, what would you like to say to the MDS professionals within Ignite and the MDS professionals across the country in regards to your role and the position of MDS within senior living and senior healthcare?
Well, once joining Ignite, and actually, seeing other facilities and being on meetings with all the other facilities, and we all have the same goal. Although we're all competitive, we all work for the same company, and it's just really nice that everybody supports everyone. I mean, because the bottom line is we're all on the same team. Um, Even if my rates drop down for the week, I'm like, oh man, because I'm harder on myself. However, I know that the team member that got a higher rate than me is feeling pretty darn good about it. So, if they can have a little joy for having a higher rate that week, then that's okay. But I want to take it back the following week. Um, it's just been awesome to join and have the support and the knowledge that the corporate support does give. The fact that I can actually take a day or two off and not work on my computer is also very, very good. I mean, I haven't had a real vacation in probably 20 years. And just taking a couple of days off, I had the support to be able to do that without opening my computer, because they did step in and they did look at admissions, and they did take care of it, so it's just been a really good experience so far.
You know, that's a really, really powerful statement that you just made. It speaks to the power of our industry, our profession. And yes, we do have healthy competitiveness, both internally within our communities. And guess what? We have some competitiveness about communities within our zip code and within our counties. But that's healthy
Yes.
competitiveness. So when we focus on quality, how can it hurt when we're all looking to achieve the same goal? Healthy competition is positive because it helps us to create a culture where we celebrate success and it allows us to set goals that we know are achievable, yet also very, very important that we meet. Thank you, Rachel, for joining us today. My last question: what would you like to say to Ignite the Flame Nation as your parting comments today?
I'm just very thankful, very, very happy to be part of the team. Like I said, I've been around a long time. I've been waiting for a company to come in like Ignite that really places the patients first. And I haven't seen that before. And I just feel like my prayers have been answered with this company coming in and taking us over.
Thank you, Rachel. Well, I'll have my parting comments, and that is for the Ignite the Flame podcast nation. I want you to know that there's nothing more honorable than placing the needs of someone else before your very own. You demonstrate this altruistic behavior on a daily basis. Here at Ignite the Flame, we're focused on celebrating our lions as you achieve in the marketplace, and we're focused on celebrating the organization that is allowing each and every one of you to live your purpose and advance senior care the Ignite Resorts way.